Hi guys, Enda here from TrendSpotter. So going over the Ross Cameron trades from yesterday, we had he had MIRM and SIF on his watch list, and he traded both of these stocks as well. So let's start with the one we wouldn't have taken. Okay, so this is SIF, and as you can see here, with TrendSpotter in it, there's the one move out of the gate that we don't take, and then this just happens for the rest of the day. Well, for a while, anyways. But as you can see as well, um, these these are small cap stocks as well. This stock is like $3.50. So Ross gets in as these come out of the gate, and that's just not how. That's a momentum strategy, scalp strategy, let's say, and it's kind of not what we need. We need volume for this to work, for the trend spotter to work, because that's to catch a trend. It's not, you're not just getting in for one candle, hopefully, unless it's a massive candle. You know, you make a lot of money on it. So as you can see here, there's nothing really to trade here. So I wouldn't bother with this. But MIRM, that one would look much more promising. So again, 9:30 out of the gate. You would just ignore this because it's the first. We're waiting for the second RSI. So this is the first move, and yes, it's a big move, and yes, it happens. But as you can see from our other videos, especially from today's trading, Netflix today and Tesla yesterday, you just have to let them run and wait for them to come back. Okay, and they do come back. They always come back. Okay, so here's the first move, and that was it. It's over, and here's the second move. So you wait for the trend meter to go red, and you wait for two in a row with the Psar on top and a red background. So let's look at what that short position would have been from here down to, well, look, even if it's only to here, that's a $1.37. Down to here is 177, here to 10, just you can go all the way down. So it's down to kind of your risk tolerance and how far you're willing to, or ride it down. So technically it was a 327 move in what, between 10:54 and 11:44. So what's that, 50 minutes? But the move is in there. You can see the move appears, even if you only sat through this one where the little pullback and then down. That's a 177 move. So a nice move, simple move. I know technically this isn't a small cap, but I am following Ross Cameron from Warrior Trading's trades because I want to see our trend spotter working across multiple different types of stocks, because usually I trade much larger caps like Roku, so anywhere from around $160 up to $300, and that might be out of a lot of people's reach. But if I can apply TrendSpotter to Ross's picks, they're usually smaller cap, like this is an $18 stock or whatever it is now, $16. It can, some of his students or people who trade smaller caps could probably use this TrendSpotter as well. And as you can see here, with these smaller cap stocks, you get the one move, whereas the larger cap stocks, you get a few moves in it. So, for example, if you look at we ignored the first move, so that's one, and this is move two. But for example, if you go to Roku, you have multiple moves here, and for me, it's a better thing to trade anyways. So let's look at Roku, and I'll turn off my trend lines. So there's Roku today. So there's the first move out of the gate, much like this one here. Okay, you ignored the first one, and here's the second one is your entry. So you can see there's an entry here in Roku, which I actually traded today. So that's 134 down to 132.85, 134.80, so almost $2 there. And then up here you have, we'll just actually put them in, it'll be easier. I traded this one at here, which was 10.02, and that was a $1.25 move. And there's three, here's another move. Now this is pushing it. To get this many moves, I wouldn't go. So normally, okay, the rule on trend spotting is at 3 moves. Okay, that's kind of all you get. So there's the first move. Even though you skip it, we count it, so we're clear that there's a move there, rather than people getting confused and discounting this one as the first one and then this is the second one. So the first move is the first move out of the gate, and here it is. Then that's the second move, and that's the third move. And you rarely go for the fourth move. If there's a lot of volatility and a lot of news on the stock, yes, we'll go for it. And we're trading stocks that don't have news. They're just large caps, so they have volume, which is great. Whereas the small caps, you kind of tend to need news or a catalyst or something to push the price up. But large caps have a rhythm, and they move like $1, $2 all the time. So it's much easier to scalp large cap stocks, in my opinion, than it is a small cap stock, and especially with the trend spotter, it's much easier. So as you can see there, when this first move happened, and by the way, if you get in on pullbacks, okay, if you're into pullbacks, the first move starts, you can get in here in your pullbacks when it touches your EMAs. I don't do it, but you can absolutely do it. When you see all the upwards pressure and it's all green for gold, that's what you do. You could get in there. But again, yeah, that's why I trade larger caps, because if you miss the first or even the second move, there's always a third move. And a rare fourth and fifth moves, you're pushing it. So just hang it up at that stage, go do something else. You've made your money. So that's pretty much it. Any questions or comments, leave below. Give us a like and subscribe for more information about the TrendSpotter. Bye.